Say. What are we doing? What are we doing? I think we are headed out. Command was invited. Oh, let's go to the wedding. That seems fun. Let's go crash a wedding. Sure, I'll steal that book that I wasn't gonna steal. Come on, everyone. We're crashing a wedding. Losers are getting married. Lucky losers. Oh wow, there's just like right here. Can my armies move? Not really. Okay. I want to head down there next. Actually, no. I still want to head down way here. We'll do that after the wedding. Where is it? Here you are. I want to head down here. I don't understand why these don't connect. This just looks like you could go whoop, and then you'd be there. Weird. Okay. I can't afford anything, right? Kind of can, but like... I don't want paladins. There's only 8 of them. Bunch of convicts. I mean, I could start building up my hedge knights. Not right now. Okay. I mean, why not? Let's just build up hedge knights. Jesus, what are all these extra units? Dead. You guys are what? Barbarians. Okay, you guys... Okay. Barbarians, you come south. You can jump in. These barbarians. Okay, I want to see something. Is there really a vampire one? No. This one looks cool though. Alright, alright. And then there were these dudes. I think Scout has... No, he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, you need to come down here. Mix in with these guys. Boom. I don't know how we're going to take those armies. Like, if we do, it's going to be at a substantial loss to us. But yeah, let's save money instead of dive bombing on them. And we'll check that out after we gain some units. Okay. Let's go crash this wedding. Okay. Do. Commander Celia, you're here. Helen is trying desperately to hide his excitement. It's almost comical. Welcome. I'm a little confused. Where are the musicians? The crowd of drunken guests. The last wedding I went to, we got priest drunk off his face. Oh, please don't try to do that here. We're already had enough trouble. Kiana worships Desna. I am a die. In the end, we invited a priestess of Abadar to conduct the ceremony, so that's a no. So that no one would be offended. Congratulations. Where's the bride? Let me tell you everything. Before the official ceremony, all the guests are enjoying themselves at 2 venues. The one on the right has been organized by the Hound Hearts, the one on the left by the Kiana's friends. Each venue has its own theme, but I won't tell you which is which. It will be more fun to see for yourself. Both venues have food and drink, and little contests where you can win prizes. Kiana is greeting guests at her venue, and I'm leaving for mine now. I have a special role to play there. Enjoy, Commander. There's still time before the beginning of the ceremony. Celia, thank you for coming too. Okay. It's a trap.
We will win this war.
Get on the horse. It's a trap. I have not gone back to Blackwater yet. It will come. We will finish Blackwater. Kiana, a slender young woman in a flowing dress, walks towards you. First thing you notice is her eyes. They are striking blue-green. Welcome, travelers, to the secret, steeped land of Istalav. You have come to the kingdom of the grim mysteries and exquisite secrets. I, Vampire Princess, am delighted to see you in my castle. After a pause, the girl smiles coyly. I'm glad to finally meet you, Commander. Celia, I am Kiana, soon to be the wife of the unfortunate knight who invited you here. But I will get my redemption. What's up, dude, man? Horrible. Imagine walking through the whirlwind and then bam, you're in Istala. I'm not sure if the paladin is allowed to feast with a vampire princess. It's lucky you are not a follower of Pharasma, Valiant Celia. Arisno, the Dresden priestess of Abadar, is a short distance away from the Happy Bride. Although, I'll admit, I'm not used to feasting with the undead either. Oh, stop it. My friend and I are completely harmless vampires. We won't bite, Kiana laughs musically. Truth be told, we chose the theme of Stahl because it lets us wear beautiful dresses, light candles, and drink red wine all evening, pretending that it's blood. I personally can't think of a better way to celebrate my wedding. So you mean this is an undead holiday? Commendable, commendable. The tradition should be adopted throughout Mendev. What a bold idea, Knight Commander. Welcome. Enjoy the festivities. Go. Okay.
Beautiful.
Just, you know. Oh wow, look at that. Trickery 28.
This is my kind of work.
Skeleton has a slight sheen to it, judging by the texture. It's made of marzipan. Marzipan bones. Okay.
I found something.
You found loot. It says loot, but I can't touch it. How do I loot that? What did you find? I can't touch it. Weird.
Let's see what we can do.
The ring of the future husband and wife, the one brought by Kiana and the other one given by Celia to Ellen.
Here we go.
Beastman. A few face steps in your path. You suppose he must be Houndheart, but his knight armor is mixed with gaudy items, and they are fake wings fastened to his back. Halt, traveler. You are stepping into the wonderful land and charmed land, the most perfect land ever created by gods, the first world, and I am its guard, a beautiful fey gate mistress. Before you enter, answer my question. What is the key that opens every gate? Love. Oh, you were right indeed, traveler. The love of two wonderful creatures, Ellen and Kiana, made this place and brought all of us here today. Now you may enter and learn the mysteries of the past and fight for the treasures of our Fey ruler. The Fey points to the middle of the tent where is seated on the throne none other than Ellen. His head is crowned with fake horns, a green cape sweeps over his shoulders, and his torso proudly bare. Treasure, well. This gives us... where do I sign up? I'm ready. Is Ellen pretending to be the wild hunt monarch? He is the monarch, the true ruler of the magic land of the first world. The Fey lowers his voice. The bride is particularly taken with the costume. What is the Fey ruler's treasure? There's a priceless artifact that the monarch has owned since the day of time. It looks exactly like the ordinary broom, but don't be fooled into thinking we Fey simply failed to find any good props. So the artifact. The monarch used to own it, and the treacherous predators, the most fearsome of anyone who lived in the forest of the first world, sneaked into the treasury and stole it. The predator lives in a secret lair, which is conveniently located in this area. Everyone who makes it through the enchanted wilds of the first world and reaches the beast lair will get a reward. Ugh, damn, old-timer Celia hasn't played games like this since her thieving days. but we gotta accept the challenge, Gauss. We want to take part in the treasure hunt. Alright then, I'll repeat the rules. You need to search our corner of the first world and find our amazing broom-shaped artifact. But first, you need to answer the few riddles you'll see and come face to face with a dangerous predator, and then you'll get the reward. Cool.
I can handle
Oh,
it.
I have to do this alone? Yeah. Who the hell is using color spray?
Can't make the demons wait.
Jackasses.
Beautiful.
Worst people in the world. Oh, hello, adventurer. You must be looking for the artifact that was stolen from the Wild Hunt Monarch. I am the beast who crept in and snatched the artifact. I've taken steps to prevent the stolen property from being returned to the rightful owner. Namely, I placed the true artifact among several fakes. You will never guess which one is real. The beast points at a few identical brooms. Are you the predator? The most formidable beast in the forests of the first world? Actually, I'm a lawyer from Noirus and a friend of Ellen. The predator makes a helpless gesture. But when they were giving out rolls for celebration, guess who was appointed the magical beast? He said I was the hairiest fellow in the party. It's alright. I have my own wedding coming up. I'll even the score then. I mean, fair. What will happen if I choose the fake artifact? According to the rules, you're supposed to return stone if you take the wrong broom. I mean, artifact. But to be honest, I'm willing to help you out. I actually forgot which one I marked as the right one. So can I just take a broom and go? It was supposed to be a battle with the predator, but I'm not drunk enough for that yet. So take any broom and go. Don't forget to give it to Ellen. Monarch will give you a reward for returning the artifact.
Let's see what we can do.
Nice. Ellen is trying very hard to maintain his aloof demeanor, but can't help break into a smile every few moments. Mortals, you return my artifact, and I shall reward you forthwith. We few monarchs are noble beings and not evil at all. Okay. Color me surprised, friend. I never thought I'd see your straight-faced Sir Ellen come to his own wedding dressed up as a Frey princeling. I beg you, no jokes about the horns, please. I don't want to be remembered as a cuckold bridegroom. Okay. I don't know if you've ever fallen in love, Sela. I don't remember you ever talking about it, but when it happens, you are no longer who you once were. I suppose I didn't expect this of myself, but Keanu was so desperate to have an unusual wedding, I thought to myself, if unusual is the goal, then I should do something I've never done before. The wedding's great. I'm having fun. All the guests keep telling me that that means all the effort was worth it. And now, if you please, I'd like to return my role. Please continue enjoying the festivities. Okay. I'm being very nice for this festival.
Here we go.
Okay.
Together?
You stay on Roach for when the eventual ambush
I can
happens.
handle
I want you ready.
it. Can't make the demons wait.
Okay. Hey, Commander, how can I help? I don't mind spending the time before the ritual with you. Are you sure? I'm a boring companion. There are plenty of unentertaining activities around. Alright. I've already seen enough entertainment. Everybody's most welcome, Knight Commander. Yeah, I'm good. Look how all the animals are over here. Never met. If I might have your attention, everyone, before we get to the important part of the ceremony, I want to welcome two dear guests. Where's my skeleton at? This is the commander of the 5th Crusade. Thanks to those whose effort, the sword of valor flies proudly over Dresden. Oh yeah. And Sela, paladin of Amade, the commander's companion and someone I have the honor of calling friend. Sela, would you say a few words? Yeah, and the fact that it's like inside.
Hello, everyone. Hey, I need some advice. What should I say? Giving speeches really isn't my thing.
Take seriously about important matters. You're giving a speech to a new stage in Ella and Kiana's life.
Like I have any serious advice to give. Fine, I'll try.
Oh, she is on her horse right now.
Ilan and Kiana, this is a whole new chapter in your life. I congratulate you from the bottom of my heart, but I also want to say, it's good that you found each other and that we've all gathered together here in such dark times. Sorry for raising a grim subject on this happy occasion, but
Yeah,
the
we killed the
forces
mood.
of the Abyss don't just want to kill and destroy. They want to wipe out all the joy in the world. But as long as we love one another, make friends, and have fun, they will not win.
Okay.
That's what we're fighting for, isn't it? For weddings, fun, and laughter. Even in the cursed lands of the World Wound. Even after 100 years of war.
Yes, you're exactly right.
You know, I wanted you to come here with me so I could show you that our efforts aren't in vain. Not long ago, demons ruled over all of this area we're in. And they did all sorts of abominable things here. But now, Dresden stands as an indestructible fortress. And weddings are taking place here. It's
I
all
should.
because of you. So, let's watch the ceremony and enjoy ourselves.
Alright, Arsena cast a solemn. I mean, it's gonna get ruined, right? This is Wrath of the Righteous. We're gonna get attacked. Arsena casts a solemn look over the gathered crowd, her eyes glistening either from emotion or the vampire wine. Welcome, honored guests, to the wedding of Ellen and Kiana. Today, I'm delighted to play my part in the beginning of something so special, the beginning of a new family. When something as strong as your love for one another is born from the chaos, all the gods of order triumph. So listening to the priestess with a broad smile on her face. Before we begin, the most important part of the ceremony, I ask all the guests to put something in this cup that they think will serve the newlywed well in this new chapter. Throw a marzipan bone? Sure. Now I'm into watch in silence. I've heard this is custom. It's called the Cup of Wishes. People put nice little things symbolizing wishes. For example, a coin for wealth, a toy for the birth of a child, and so on. I'll put the coin in. Watch in silence. There we go, see? I'll be a curmudgeon. Guests put their gifts in the cup one by one. A luxurious shimmering tiara, a flashy ring. Kiana's friend even takes the bejeweled collar from her dog's neck and puts it in the cup. I'm trying to win a war, guys. I don't have money to be throwing around. How dare you ask me? Ah, friends, but these gifts are too expensive. Yes, they are. And think about refusing. They come with Beth's wishes. Each piece of jewelry was innocuous enough on its own, but now they have all been gathered together. Your suspicions have been raised. Their magical auras are too strong and varied to belong to mundane trinkets possess only enough magic to adjust their size to the wearer. Watch in silence. No, I'll just stop this. Something's wrong with the jewelry. Huh? Is there something wrong? Huh, well, how about we figure out once the ceremony's over? The gifts have been given. Let us praise the gods. In the name of Abadar, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may exchange rings and join your lips in a kiss. We're gonna turn into demons. We're gonna have to kill them. Hell yeah. Kiana, my love, what's wrong? I can tell you. Oh shit, yeah, see? Oh no! You're not on Roach. Get on Roach. Get on Roach.
Here comes trouble.
Get on Roach. You should always be on Roach. See? You picked a moment not to be on your horse, and look what's happened. Where's Windwalk? Oh shit.
No match for me.
Are you gonna get on Roach? Yeah, okay, there we go.
For you.
Go save her. Okay. Heal our hero. Did he cast a spell? No. He's stunned. Alright, when you come out of stun, drop skeletons. Alright, this thing's on the ground, right? Okay.
I'll rip you apart. They'll beg me to stop.
Alright, she's got distance. Good. Go ahead and heal. Okay, his skeletons are out. Go ahead and vanish. My dude. Go kill. Shit, one dog's getting attacked.
Cover me,
Gotta
alright?
save her first.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
No match for me.
Okay, he's dead. Cool.
I'll rip you apart.
Let's go ahead and turn this off so you can just do your thing. And let's turn this off so you can do your thing. Yeah, we'll turn this off so you can do your thing. Which I think means he's fine too. Negative level? What the hell? Alright, go heal one dog real quick just in case. Commander, I must inform you, we've fallen victim to a demonic plot, but I don't understand. How? Why? I don't know. Shit happens. Priestess, you need to focus. Do you know what happened here or not? Yes. Yes, why is she way down there? Yes, I think I do. You all know what possession is. Where a demon can take over the body of a mortal. Well, there's more cunning versions of the process. When the demon possesses the body, the poor victim's soul is transferred to a special vessel. A vessel for souls. This item most commonly used for a purpose is a gemstone. How did the demons get here? The Sword of Ela was supposed to keep them away. They didn't get here. They've been here all along, inside the jewelry, and now I realize these vessels are enchanted to ensure no one sees them from what they truly are. This is why we didn't notice the demon's presence until the very last moment. No one did. So this all happened because of some sparkling rocks. But wait, that means... Yes, it's all because of sparkling rocks. I think the more expensive pieces housed more powerful demons. Their maker likely has more costly materials for the enchanted on these pieces. The mask of the demon's presence, and he didn't want his atrocities to leave him out of pocket. The pricier trinkets contain more powerful demons, you say? Could we didn't buy the expensive ring back then? Or we would have a real nasty beast, not a small fry. All the jewelry was made by the same person, Derek Sunham, right? That I do not know. Well, I do. I can smell it. All that shit came from the same sewer. Do you say possession? So Kroll was possessed by a demon that day back at the Houndheart camp. This young boy's body is alive, but his soul is gone. That sucks. We can use him, though. Arsino moves her hand from pointing to Curl to gesturing to other people lying motionless around her. As are all the souls of the other guests, even the poor dogs. Their bodies have been possessed by the demons for some time already, and their souls have been transferred into the jewelry. The demon behind this plot stole the cup, taking all the souls with him. Until the jewelry is found and destroyed, we have no hope of saving these poor people. But it means Kiana, my love. Milan, I'm sorry, but we will... Oh, be quiet, Sela. You're always so sorry, aren't you? If you only needed help instead of apologized after the fact. Where is your God-given power now, I ask you? Kiana, my love. Why did I bring you here? Everything is lost. Everything has perished. Everything is pointless. Knight, remember who you are. Remember your duty. If the bravest of your crusaders falls to pieces, then all hope is lost. Oh, that didn't work. Things always go so well when I'm involved, don't they, Decals? We need to get back to Dresden right away. Look for the first ring that bewitched Curl and the second ring that Kurt Kiana. They were both made by Derek Sunham, and the same thing has probably happened to the other guests. They all had his jewelry. We need to go to Dresden and search his shop. We might find some clues there. Arsenault, what will you do? I need to check again to make sure that the bodies of the victims weren't injured. If we find their stolen souls, we can bring all these people back to life. And it would be good if they had healthy bodies to return to. As soon as I finish here, I will hurry to Dresden. I have magical means to get there quickly. Fine, let's go. And don't you ever question me again, dude. I will destroy you. Okay. I mean, we did pretty well with another ambush.
Yes.
It should just be called Pathfinder Ambush Maker. Or Wrath of the Ambush.
Beautiful.
No reason to pause.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Oh, we're going into a situation. An ambush, you say? That doesn't happen every single time. Ah, we're out on a quest? An ambush, you say? Ah, we're going to sleep? An ambush, you say? Like, okay. Okay, guys.
Let's see what we can do.
There are other things that happen besides ambushes in games. Or there can be. Such as double ambushes. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off notifications because I don't care. Oh! There are traps, you're right. What was I thinking? Traps with multiple enemies that surround you in the trap. Oh my god. There we go. Pathfinder Wrath of the Ambush. You've seen the bodies in the street? I bet anything it's doing of the jewelry. Let's go to the shop quickly. Yeah, let's go quickly. Why aren't you on your horse? Cool. Commander Sela, praise Abada you're alive. The usual dignified Arsenault struggles to catch her breath after running, and she says, nervous, clenching her hand. I have received news from our other temples of the Abadar, most disturbing news. What we saw at Ellen and Kiana's wedding has happened all over Mendev. People who brought Derek Sunhammer's jewelry have been dropping to the ground, lifeless with demons emerging from their bodies. And that was that trap you were talking about. I just got a -3 constitution by just walking in this room. The damage is done. It's hard to measure. Demons appear in the hundreds of locations, and many of them immediately use turmoil to commit atrocities, killing, stealing, wreaking wanton destruction. Some were quickly dealt with, the cursed jewelry taken from them, and imposed souls freed. But most of the demons fled, taking the jewelry containing the souls of their poor victims with them. Derek Sunhammer himself escaped too. The Inquisitor of the Church of Amadai is searching for him. We have no leads. The Church of Abadar is doing whatever it can. We also suffer losses among both our congregations and our clergy. Such a devious plot. How skillful it was executed. As Ursula speaks, Sela grows more and more grim, and her hands clench anxiously around the weapon. I saw the scumbag right here. I even talked to him. I didn't suspect a thing. I often get sickened feeling from traitors. Some of them are nasty pieces of work, the way they rip people off. I got the same feeling from him, but I didn't even think to look closer. What happened to the victims of the attack? Several large churches in Mendev have taken victims into their care. The priests will keep their bodies alive and well, but unless the jewelry is found and their souls returned, all the efforts will be for naught. What did the Summon Hammer want to achieve by doing this? It is not clear, but he has been the most famous jeweler in Mendev for several years now. He counted many influential personages or their relatives among their clients, nobility, generals, priests, merchants, that their children or their loved ones are now only lifeless bodies, their souls stolen away and hidden who knows where. The possibilities for blackmail and sowing blind panic are limitless. I suppose the Inquisition and the Mendevan authorities will try to keep the situation under control, but it's still extremely dangerous. How did we not notice anything? Magic, Knight Commander, and highly sophisticated magic at that. The jewelry items were well protected and no one detected the demons hiding in them. If we assume that Derek's Sunhammer not only made the jewelry but also charmed the items, we must conclude that he's incredibly powerful and skilled spellcaster. So all his jewelry came from with a hidden surprise? Not all of it. Inquisitor combed through everything, but most of it was sold in Sunhammer's shop. It was perfectly ordinary. The demon jewelry was sold to a select few, and always by Sunhammer directly, not through his golems. It is clear that he targeted the victims deliberately. I see. That's all I can tell you. I hope I've been helpful. If it's within your power, help track down Sunhammer and stolen souls, Commander. Chaos must be stopped. Well, what do you know? Looks like we got ourselves tangled up in some demonic conspiracy. And I'm the one who gave the demonic ring to the wedding present. As a wedding present. If it weren't for me, poor Kiana wouldn't have been left without a soul. Sela, you're such an idiot. Yeah, enough whining. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I can't leave it like this. If anyone has an obligation to find that low-life Sunhammer and return the stolen souls, it's me. I'll do everything in my power to find him. Something tells me the demon collaborator scumbag is somewhere here in the world wound. I'll seek help from every quarter. I'll interrogate prisoner, demon, and cultists, whatever it takes to get the truth. Okay. So what am I supposed to do?
Here we go.
Okay, we don't have any other... Okay.
I can handle it.
Let's take a nap. As one does when half your population has been destroyed. And then we'll head down south. We'll do something else. Whatever. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I guess I'll just do something else. How much do we have? Still have 222. Okay. Hey Harold, way to detect magic, Dick. Damn angel.
Keep 'em peeled, Paladin. Round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. No trick, no magic, just nimble fingers. Watch closely now. We don't want no hard feelings later. 1, 2, one more time, and hey, presto! Well, which cup is the pea under?
Seriously? Out of everybody in the party, you picked me? I learned the cups and balls trick before I could talk, you little punk. Now sit down and let Sister Sela show you how it's done.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Where's my Skelly, bro? That thing is bugged to shit. What is this? Yeah, that was okay. Is this any good? You want it because of the shock. This was... Ooh, wait. Dexterity and Constitution. Jesus. You have +4 to Dexterity, right? And what does your belt do? Yeah, I'm gonna give this to you. Things you don't need for 100. And then we'll put this in the thing. In case we need someone.
Let's see what we can do.
Do that. I don't think she has anything restricting her dexterity bonus, does she? No, no, that's good. Okay.
Here we go.
We just need to go to the streets anyways to sell stuff, and then we're gonna head south. I almost started a new game tonight. Kinda in the mood for a new game. We've been playing this game for like months. I mean, I have been playing other games, but like one other single player game. Dude, I want to play that game. Yeah, Disco Elysium just looks like fun.
Can't make the demons wait.
I watched parts of it, but I think I've stayed away from enough spoilers that I would find it enjoyable. Like, get rid of some of these stacks. I don't need this many of things that we never use. All this junk down here. We have this recipe, so we can get rid of it. All right. Can't wait till the queen shows up and be like, yeah, we had a jeweler that, you know, took out half our population. No big deal. I think it's mostly dialogue. It's almost like a choose your own adventure. Which, the way it's been done, it's a cool game. It's definitely unique. Okay, then I'll port down here and then we'll go somewhere else. Okay. That's here. Okay. It's just amazing how many units he has, and he still can't, like, overcome some of these fights. Dang, they keep coming out of nowhere. Okay. All right, you guys are traveling here. Let's go. Oh yeah, absolutely. The problem is like I'm not willing to lose units, and like I would have to take these level 10s down.
Green crystals are right little beauties, no mistaking it. It's like they're beckoning to me.
Or
They
like
look
that many
expensive
units.
and all. I wonder how much I could get for one of them.
These crystals are like the girls who used to throw rocks at me. So pretty. But they don't know the harm they're doing.
Hmm. Continue. Continue. We don't need to fight. Let's just keep going. That was it? It was just regions? Oh my god. Okay. To the burrows we go.
What do you get out of being a paladin then?
I think I like her
Is all
character.
that tedious praising and praying worth it?
I turned her into
Then
healer
your
though.
freedom scares you because you don't know if you'll go back to your old way of life.
Being a paladin gives me a purpose, and my soul peace. I doubt you'll ever understand what that's like.
So my question is, like, I see that Heart of the Mystery, like, these have the exclamation. Does that count as, like, the story thing? It's Blackwater. It's the dragon, which I lost track of. It's for the thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one because I don't know what happened to the dragon. I probably didn't loot something. I don't know how to get this to move. Okay. Before the queen shows up, I might figure out how to get Ember's quest going. We should move the armies. I just realized that. At least these guys. I want them to follow that path, see where it goes. Looks like it goes to this tower, but like this road didn't connect. I don't think. Okay. Crap. Nice. Okay. Okay. Giants have been assigned to heavy labor. Commander came across the notes of Xanther's Vang in experiments they described horrible and human. Okay, so there's lost 20 morale, removes units with total value of 400. Okay, everything is ready for the relics augment. Order staff, we don't use that. We'll just make that. Nivea wants to talk to the commander. Okay, the runaway. It has been revealed that the Crusader is a criminal on the run. 1 year ago, the knight murdered a noble and Nair summoned escaped justice. The killer repented and joined the Crusade army to atone for his sins, but the daughter of the murdered aristocrat wants vengeance and requests the criminal be arrested. 300 finance. Let's see. See, they're all 4. Logistics is almost 4 as well. It provides family heirloom. I'll take the Repentant Knight under my protection just to increase the morale that I took away. No, that's chaotic. It's lawful and there's evil. Let's do evil. Give a vengeful noble the murderer's head. The murderer met an unfortunate death during a foray, and the daughter of the noble he had killed was very grateful for the commander. She thought the coin would be too humble, a token of appreciation, the exact vengeance, so she gave her family a relic delivered to Dresden. Cool. Alright, what is my morale? Well, it was 20, but... Dang. We need to capture another fort soonish. This is fine. Like, I don't know difference between them. Every piece of the seas from the demons puts additional one logistics supply connection or maintain the tight network. Experienced officers are required to implement reform logic. Okay. It's fine. Alright, we'll do that for now. Fair. I mean, I still have things to conquer, it's just they're outside of my army's range. Like these things right now. Okay. What the hell are these? Light cavalry. Come on, Hell Knights. Hell yeah. Only 15, but this will do. Okay, you guys are headed down here. I figure like once he hits level 9, I'll try to take a tower again. But we're just gonna need to reinforce units till we get it. Okay. It's just they didn't give me a lot of fodder to like level these guys. Okay, fair. That's a bit of a spoiler, but I'll deal with it. No, I feel like people have been kind of like hinting at that. Like I had a friend that's like, I wouldn't worry too much about the, yeah, like the actual crusade is like an afterthought. Iridescent streaks appears in the bilious violet sky above the deserted lands. The streaks are not like an ordinary glowing rainbow. They look more like an oil dropped in water. The sweltering haze in the sky seems to waver with a streak. Time and again, one of the commander's party spots some movement out of the corner of their eye and reaches for the weapon, only to immediately realize they were mistaken. The ground underfoot turns a muddy gray, covered in a dense layer of ash expelled by a geyser. A curious natural phenomena not uncommon in these parts. In the distance, burrows can be seen, appearing only as vague piles of rocks and haze. No, I don't mind. Yeah, not at all. In the distance, burrows can be seen appearing only in vague piles of rocks in the haze. Okay, I read that. The wind whips clouds of ash into the faces of the commander and his party. Along with the ashes, the wind ushers in ragged gray clouds that shroud the sky. A giant eye of clouds, unblinking, watches the commander and his party from above. One can only imagine how insignificant the creature struggling across the land must seem from such a height. In a break in the clouds, the white of the sky's eyes pulse, ready to burst like a boil. The dark cloud of the pupil grows black still. The commander decides... study the shape. Let's try to recall any previous mentions of such phenomenon. Then he recalls a conversation with a seasoned crusader. If a giant eye appears in the sky, you must run and not look back, according to the witness. Which follows such an omen is so horrific that it can rob a newcomer of the whirlwind of their sanity. Mobility. Make for the burrows, the only cover in the middle of the wastes. Yeah. I just want to like mention, like, I don't mind too much. Like, yeah, I do not mind backseating. Just like, I don't like to know story. It's like the only thing. And that wasn't story, so it's not a big deal. And you said slight spoiler ahead, and I kept reading, so that's my own fault. All right. Mobility failed. How did he fail this? He rolled a 2. As the party runs for cover, the black pupils of the cloud looms watching their flight. Something suddenly drops from the sky, landing with a splat at the commander's feet, an overripe fruit. It is white, but the size of the chestnut is a dark center, and the long commander stares at it, the more it seems like something is staring back. The fruit looks disturbingly like an eyeball. The whirlwind of the ash stops the party from looking up to see what is happening in the sky. Perhaps a carrion bird was transporting its already rotten prisoner home. At least that's what the companions are hoping as they cluster around the milky eyeball. Second Olival lands nearby with an unpleasant squelch, leaving only a blood splash on an ash-covered ground. The 2 eyeballs cannot be a coincidence. The commander does not even have to speak. Without a word, the party wheels around and races towards the burrows that loom black through the ashes, the thickening hail pummeling them in the back, shoulders and head, leaving wet marks on their armor and cloth, soaking their hair in sticky slime. That's disgusting. The land around the burrows looks more like a dumping ground than a burial ground. The storms have bleached skulls and bones, rusted armor, and dented swords. This is a familiar sight. More surprising are the arms and legs of golems scattered around the waist, the once snarling faces of the animals that now lack all resemblance to their living brethren. Things like the look of the horse carcasses, but with broken mechanic legs. Everything is brown with rust and long forgotten. A battle with Spot here once. Through the veil of ash, the party struggles to find the entrance. Knowledge world. Let's do Arcana. Focus on traces of magic. Nenio senses the traces of generations upon generations of Sarkarian performing rituals between the inside burial mounds to grant the ancestors peaceful slumber. The magical signature unerringly leads her to the entrance, an ash-darkened piece of casing that covers in the crumbles under the slight pressure. The mouth of the burrow is cool and smells of damp and dust. More of the ashes lie underfoot, pressed in glossy, slippery crust. It is clear the burrow has constructed above a cave system. The deliberately carved out corridors stretch off into the burrow's depths, leaving room for natural passageways. The wind wailing through the stalactites in the dark carries a strange sound similar to desperate human crying. Help me, help me. The party strains here and decides to find out who the voices belong to. Really? 17's the highest we have? Nenio's killing it. The longer Nenio listens, the more the voices changes. One moment it sounds the desperate cry of a child, the next the piercing, ragged screams of a woman, the next bird songs. It cannot be ruled out that she is hearing only what she wants to hear. I kind of want to go to the voices, wait out the rain entrance, and then leave. Commander proposes staying at the entrance and waiting out the storm. The suggestion appears highly sensible, but doubts remain. Even after the storm passes and the party emerges from the cover, thoughts of returning to the mysterious cave will arise more than once or twice. We have to go back. Go towards the voices. Okay. We got this. Egals cannot ignore the cries for help, and the party rushes towards the sound, frequently looking around from enemies or traps. Strange thing, the closer they get to the voices, the less distinct the pleas become, blurring into the grinding screech of a rusty mechanism. The only passage leading further into the burrows finishes into a dead end, a spacious cave, its walls decorated in frescoes that have almost entirely faded over time. Before the companions have a chance to decide whether to look for a door or turn back, the cave's floor, which seems solid with well-trodden ash, vibrates and begins to ripple like water. One after another, the companions are sucked into the thick, ashy mass that, like they have stepped into quicksand. We can do... let's assess the situation. The party understands the panic is pointless. Assessing the situation and formulating a plan of action is more useful. When they stop struggling, they notice the quick ash seems to loosen its grip and turn. Below, they can hear strange noises like grinding metal. Could there be a mechanism drawing the quick ash downward? The exit from the cave still too high up, and now the party have only one route, down. Okay. So we'll go down. The quagmire resistant vanishes as expected. The commander opens his eyes, sensing that he is in freefall. Though the gloom, he seems a spear sticking out in parallel to the ground and manages to grab hold of the wood and hang suspended from it. Suddenly, everything jolts into action. Dozens of daggers, saws, swords, and spears spring out from all sides, whistling through the air, but there is no enemy ambush. The weapons are being brandished by the pistons and loudly scraping gears of a giant mechanism. The spears that saved the commander was so rusted in its piston that it no longer able to move. The party has found itself in the heart of a giant metal flower growing up out of the ashy quagmire covering the floor. Okay. The Urnog, built by the forges of the abyss, tries to close its petal, crushing the mashing and cutting the victims into pieces. But years of lying dormant in the darkness have taken their toll. Its articulations move with soul-shuddering screech and and become easily jammed. The mummified bodies of the unlucky crusaders can still be seen hanging spears on rusted blade. This is intense. If the commander wants to avoid their fate, he must... we'll do knowledge. Figure out what makes the Urnog move. Even a magical mechanism is still a mechanism. From above, the commander has a good view of the Urnog's inner workings. Large toothed wheels are set in motion by gear shafts. It's all become clear now. The gear shaft can be jammed, the movement will stop. The commander is almost out of time. Another few minutes, and it will all be over. Realizing that a simple escape is impossible, the commander decides to try jamming the Urnog's main mechanism, the heart of the flower. He looks around for something sturdy and finds a tower shield on the back of a dead warrior. Commander is almost out of time. Another few minutes and it will all be over. Realizing that a simple escape is impossible, the commander decides to try jamming the Urnog's main mechanism, the heart of the flower. He looks around for something sturdy and finds, as she died, the female warrior tried to hide behind her tower shield, but it did not save her. The closing petals pinned her to her shield, forevermore fusing them together as one whole. The commander plants his feet against the shield and pushes, trying to dislodge it, but it doesn't move an inch. How about the staff? The staff falls, striking perfectly in the he looks, oh yeah. The body of the monk with the staff on his back looks utterly serene. The person knew what was coming and prepared for death. The Urnog's dagger pierced him from all sides, but in doing so, they held him fast. His enchanted iron staff is untouched by rust, with its promising sign. The commander tries to reach the staff, but to do this, he needs to grab onto the monk's shoulder and hang from them. It is a risky maneuver, but the ancient mummy remains intact. Even in the touch, the monk's body is flexible and supple, like he is only recently dead. The commander seizes the staff and tosses it into the heart of the Urnog. The staff falls, striking perfectly in the vulnerable spot where the gear closes together. With a furious screeching and scraping, the Urnog tries to grind up the staff, and after a few minutes, the staff breaks, disappearing to the bowels of the mechanism. Well, then a hammer. After carefully the body of the paladin clutches a warhammer in his hand. A bone hangs from one of the Urnog's hammer point directly upwards. The commander is lucky that the warrior chose to meet his death with a weapon in hand. The commander drags the body towards him and grabs the hammer, but the servants of the light grip it, still surprisingly strong, and refuse to relinquish it. The bone arm are easily ripped from the skeleton's shoulder, still holding the hammer. The commander tosses the lot into the heart of the Urnog. The hammer falls, sparking off the gears and getting stuck between them. The furious screeching and scraping, the Urnog tries to grind up the hammer, but it cannot. A tremor travels up to the pedals. There's a deafening crack sound, and the Urnog still forever. After carefully extracting themselves from the clutch of the broken Urnog, the commander and his party find themselves up to their knees in ashes, sledge once more, but this time it's only harmless squelching under their feet as they walk. A dark breach yawns before them, and the cry of the commander heard at the entrance of the burrows rises again. Since there's no route, the commander decides to see if there's anything of value in the Crusader's body. Commander searches the Crusader's bodies, but what's the dead no longer need may prove useful to the living. Fortune smiles on him. The party will be leaving the cave richer than when it would end. After all the ordeal, the party finally goes up to the surface and emerges into a small chamber. Pipes protrude from the numerous openings dotting over the wall. They connect to a small box adorned with Baphomet's seal. The box cries out, producing high, plaintive noises that were carried through the pipes, beginning to sound something like, "Help me." The commander knows that this is just another demonic mechanism created to lure Crusaders into the burrow. He smashes the box, scattering small bolts and gears across the room. Silence reigns. There are no secrets left in this place. So I got the Fencer's Gift and gold coins. Okay. Why does it still have a question mark?